Hello, EA group members. It's 6 in the morning, almost 7 actually. Okay, today I am installing plugins. I'm gonna go to plugins. Okay, Synology installs some plugins on their WordPress theme. Here they are. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need them, but they're here. I installed my template and that brings Contact Form 7, the Fusion Builder, the Fusion Core. I don't know what this is, I have to check this. Oh, this is a new one I installed. It's highly recommended to prevent your site from being hacked. Now, I'm gonna go over these configurations later, but like you can see here, don't enable these. I might have to enable this for a backup I wanna do later. Okay, I'm gonna leave it how they told me to configure this. Okay, so I'm gonna start installing some plugins that are good to have. So I'm gonna go to add new. I'm gonna search here easy updates manager. Okay, easy updates manager is going to block any updates that are automatically. Sometimes you do an update and it deactivates your site. So this plugin prevents WordPress from doing updates unless you tell it to do an update. And here in the configuration says here turn automatic updates, disable all updates, configure manually. So that's what we're gonna do. Configure manually. So right now the plugins I'm not updating. I'm gonna disable theme updates. I'm gonna disable plugin updates. gonna disable everything. Okay, so for now, disable everything. You should have the last version of WordPress. Now, the reason why I disable everything is because I like to run the update myself. If the updates, if something happens that the update had a bug and then your site crashes, that's why they made this. And so you wanna be able to know what caused the problem and then maybe uninstall the plugin and reinstall it, or just look for the fix. Maybe it's online. So I'm gonna go back to plugins. So I have already contact Font 7, easy updates, and the theme necessary Fusion Builder, Fusion Core, security, the slider. This is from Synology. I might not use the slider revolution. I will use, and the WordPress importer, I wanna leave it here because it helps for WordPress to import in case I need to import something. Okay, so I have my list in my second monitor to the right, and I'm going through the list. Alright, I want Google Analytics, Analytics dashboard for WordPress. Okay, should be this one. Over 1 million active install compatible with your version of WordPress. Alright, I'm gonna add another one, which is speed compression. This should make your site load quicker. 1 second here. Add new. If you're in the wrong page, sometimes this thing doesn't work. Choose. You have to spell it how they did. So, mm, um, uh, oh, it's coming. There it is. So just type the first three words. Okay, I'm gonna install it. This compresses the site so it can load quicker. We will test it out, but if it doesn't really do anything, we'll take it out. All these plugins have been highly recommended by web developers in YouTube. Okay, so we have that. So the next one on the list is Polyland. I'm going to translate this site. Here we go again. Plugins. Add new. You have to be on this page that has the plugins. Not the ones that you have installed, but the ones that they have available. And I'm gonna, okay, WP Super Cache. This one I need it, so I'm gonna install WP Super Cache. I use that a lot. Sometimes you work on your page and nothing happens, no changes. So you dump the cache with this and then everything loads. You got to turn it on. I'm gonna have to make a video just about this because he has a lot of options. But it should work fine just like that right out of the box. Just catching on recommended, update status, and that's it. And then when you work on a site, you delete the cache, and that's it. Alright, back to plugins. Okay, so now let's do, you don't have to install this, but this plugin will translate the site to any language you want. There it is. It's compatible with my version of WordPress. Alright, I'm going to go to the next, which is PO, POWR, hit counter. Okay, the hit counter is compatible. It's the best one. It's free and it counts the hits on your side. Okay, it's gonna ask me to activate and it's a little bit tricky because everything that is free is gonna tricky. I already have an account, so I'm gonna ask for a verification email. You have to go to their site and create an account. They want your email, and I'm gonna go to my email, and there it is. Verify your email. Huh. I I open a new account with my Outlook email, but that's alright. Okay, so now I need to go back to WordPress. It takes you out of the WordPress site. Alright, so let's go back plugins. Okay, the counter. Okay, hit counter, add to site after you verify your email. To definitely change the site. You can see all the content management programs and things going around. I don't want that. But making it more difficult to use the plugin. I may not use it if they get too crazy. I know it works because I have it at another site. It should be at the bottom. Here it is. Keeping an eye on the hits. Here it is. Power counter. Okay. Okay, this is the page that you want to click next. You can go back and edit the size and the color and all that. Click next. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's asking for a name. Then here, pick the free plan. WordPress.org. Add to a page post. Now, want you to upgrade. Add to WordPress.org.com. Yes. Copy shortcode. Okay, this is the shortcode I need. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna just save it for now. I'm gonna save it on a sticky pad right here. Okay, so I saved it on my sticky pad for now. Okay, so it's working, it's activated. You saw what I have to do to activate it, so you can get this link. The shortcode should work fine, and I saved it with a name. If I go to my account, you can edit your info. I'm gonna go to the dashboard. Okay, so I have one free version for one site, and I have another site here. Guess with one account you can have multiple sites, and if you're making more sites, you should do that. Alright, let's go back to the plugin page. Add new. Alright, we're gonna install really simple captcha. Really simple captcha. Over 1 million installs compatible with your version of WordPress. That's a beauty. I'll show you what this is. When you go to a contact page, it's gonna insert this thing. Are you human? Yes, I am. I gotta push the button. Push the button. Then you enter, you enter your name, email, all that stuff, and then click to make sure you're human and push the button. That's gonna stop all the spam from idiots. Alright, so back to the plugins, add new. Alright, Sumo Me. Sumo Me. Sumo Me is an awesome plugin. is this thing that comes out here, and if you go up, sometimes a pop-up will come out and will say, "Don't go, stay in my site." Now it'll say something like, "Subscribe to our newsletter." You might have seen these in other sites where they pop up stuff, so you won't have to buy something. I mean, you can use it for anything you want. Don't go, stay. It's compatible over 100,000 installs. That's one thing when you do plugins. You wanna make sure it's working. I'll show you the plugin in action. It's another site I'm working on. We're terminating the hosting for this site. Okay, so the SumoMe adds this. You can configure this however you want. But Pia, she's an artist and she has all this social media. Now this means that if you click on it, you're gonna share it on your social media, not hers. So it pulls up a nice layout of the post of the site, and then if I go to the browser here, like I'm gonna go out of the website because I'm either gonna click the X or type another site or something. Automatically it gives you a message, and you can edit this. You can say subscribe to my newsletter, and then they'll have to enter their email and subscribe, so it helps you to build a client list. Now it has a lot of other features. Okay, so we have okay, this one I'm gonna add a new one. Is the okay, Tiny Mice Advanced over 1 million. This incompatible. That's weird. It's incompatible with my version of WordPress. Maybe it's because I already have something installed. Tiny Mice Advanced. Okay, I'm gonna delete this too. They're not even active. Maybe it's because the new WordPress came out and they haven't updated the plugin. Let me try again because it worked the other day. Oh, maybe it's because I'm using Apache or PHP 7. Okay, I'm gonna install Pencil just coming through. I'm not gonna worry too much about this because I have my text editor from the template itself. I'm gonna skip this. Very strange. It's the same editor. Install it anyways. Or maybe because the updates are deactivated. Anything can happen in the world of WordPress. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's right here. If it would be incompatible, it would have not been installed. I mean, it don't tell you this is not compatible with your version and it won't install. So, so sometimes not because it says something means that it's gonna do it. Okay, so we have that one, and this one is really important because it's free and it's gonna back up your site to a cloud. Plus, you get up to 5 gigs. Okay, it's not coming out. Let's click here, plugin, add new. Sometimes you gotta refresh this. Draft plus. You gotta type the name of the plugin the way that it's published. Okay, after plus WordPress backup plugin over 1 million active installs compatible with your WordPress. I'm gonna install that sucker right now. Alright, I'm gonna pause this video. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna activate. Okay, so that plugin is gonna back up the site. We're gonna do that, but before we do that, we're gonna configure all the other plugins and then we're gonna back up the site. Now, if you have the Synology, you're going to have also a backup there in the second drive, and you can also download a backup to a PC or hard drive, external hard drive. Okay, the next one was the WP Super Cache. This one here. Make sure you get that. And our last plugin of the day, Yoast, wrong place. Add new. This plugin is really good because you can do the SEO on your site and it works very good. Okay, there it is. Over 1 million active installs compatible. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to stop this video and I wish you all a great weekend. And I'm gonna make my next video. I'm going to configure all these plugins and then we're gonna back up the site. And having said that, I see you guys later.